Check, yeah, fest. Check, yeah. Now which one of y'all was talking shit about the set? I come through in the drop Porsche, two-tone colors. You and your man, y'all could be tombstone brothers.
What's good, you all? It's the one and only NY Phenom, the most anonymous voice in sports. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new. Go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now let's get to it. Listen, hear me out. I'm not upset. I'm not upset with Edge winning the Rumble. Hear me out. You guys all know I wanted Brock to win. Brock should have won this Rumble. Don't get it twisted. I wanted Brock to win this Rumble. The possibilities of Brock Lesnar either being able to get a rematch versus Drew McIntyre or face a Roman Reigns in a Paul Heyman match would just been absurd. It would have been magnificent. It would have been amazing. But seeing Edge win the Rumble at number one, I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that. I'm not upset. We could have seen worse. Randy Orton winning the Rumble. If Randy Orton would have run the Rumble how it looked like it was going to happen, I would have bugged out. I would have came on here and I would have thrown the writing team and Vince McMahon in the firing range. But I'm not upset with this. I'm not upset with this at all. Edge is one of my favorite stars, one of my favorite heels of all time. Edge is amazing. The radio superstar. Probably top 10 favorite all time. Probably top 10 favorite all time. I always loved Edge. The Edge versus Undertaker match at WrestleMania was historic. Him winning the Rumble the first time when he returned. Edge and Christian tag team. Edge was great. Edge has been great. I love the Edge versus Randy Orton feud when he came back this year. Or last year, excuse me. So overall, I'm with this, man. I'm with this. Edge win the Rumble was a good match. He won it from the number one spot. I mean, the only people that won the number one spot is Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels won the Rumble at the number one spot. Rey Mysterio and Chris Benoit, which WWE doesn't want to bring that up. So overall, y'all, shout out to Edge, man. He made history. How old is Edge? 44, 45. He gotta be up there. And he's main event in WrestleMania. Shout out to Edge, man. Real talk, man. Shout out to Radar Superstar, man. We could have saw worse. We could have saw Braun Strowman win the Rumble. We could have saw, I don't know, Seth Rollins win the Rumble. But getting Edge in the main event at WrestleMania, I'm not mad with that. I'm not mad with that at all. Now granted, Edge versus Roman is where it needs to be. I want to see Edge versus Roman. Edge right now is probably the biggest babyface right now in the company. There's probably not a bigger babyface in the company than Edge. So it's like at the end of the day, get the biggest babyface in the company versus the biggest heel. There's not more of a scumbag in the whole entire company than Roman Reigns right now. The way how Roman Reigns robbed Kevin Owens, I mean, it doesn't get any more heelish than that. For real, like right now, what we getting for Roman is what we should have got like 3 years ago. So right now, Roman is probably the hottest thing in wrestling. So squaring Edge versus Roman as a main event of WrestleMania with the title on the line, I'm with that. I'm with that. Overall, though, when it comes to the rest of the Royal Rumble matches, I really don't care. Like I said, the Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens match was great. That ending was trash, though. That ending was the ending messed up the entire match. All the spots that Roman and Kevin Owens did. Kevin Owens jumping off that tractor or whatever. Overall, it was just a back and forth match. Them going backstage, it was great. But that ending, come on now. How y'all gonna botch the ending? There's no way that's how the ending should have happened. That ending was definitely botched. Paul Heyman took Paul Heyman 2 years. It took Paul Heyman 2 years to get the keys out of Roman. It's a last minute standing match, and the referee stops counting. What? Is you crazy? So Kevin Owens got screwed. I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen, but it is what it is. Bianca Belair winning the Women's Rumble. That's cool. I'm fine with it. Bianca Belair she's straight. She got potential. I mean, it is what it is. I predicted Charlotte Flair to win, man. I just like being right. So when Charlotte Flair loses the Rumble and Brock Lesnar doesn't even show up and freaking Goldberg gets squashed by Drew McIntyre, I feel kind of slighted. I feel kind of disturbed. The fact I only got one match right in that Rumble, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, man. I feel kind of upset. I'm not gonna even front. But like I said, though, the Rumble was great. Seeing Carlito return was fun. Christian returning, you kind of wish that there was a crowd so Christian and Carlito could get a pop for their return. But overall, man, the men's Rumble was lit. The women's Rumble was alright. And, you know, Kevin Owens versus Roman was the match of the night, but, you know, WWE, they want to screw with the end. Well, fuck out of here. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. But overall, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, just looking at it from entire point of view, it was alright. I give it a 7. I give it a cool 7, maybe 7.5. On a good day, 7.5. On a good day, 7.5. But that's what you gotta say, y'all. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.